Hey guys, welcome back to Upkeep. This is the second episode. Today, we're playing with the brand new Warhammer 40k pre-constructed commander decks. This is going to be such a fun game. I'm really excited. I'm actually pretty hyped about this crossover. I'm not that into 40k, but the more I learn about it, the more I get really excited about it. And I think that's probably what Wizards of the Coast was thinking when they did this, but here we are. All right, let's go ahead and get into the deck techs. Today, I am playing the Swarmlord. Red, blue, green, big creatures, Tyranids. We're just gonna overwhelm the board with a bunch of giant creatures after spending the entire early game ramping. I think the main problem I'm gonna face in this game is that I think everyone's gonna see me as a really big threat and people might team up on me. But from what I've kind of gathered in the 40k lore, that's kind of how the Tyranids are, is everyone, yeah, they all hate each other, yeah, they're all fighting all the time, but everyone hates the Tyranids and they all team up on the Tyranids, so at least if I die quickly, at least it's on flavor.
What is up, everybody? I'm Sean. You may know me from my personal channel. I'm also a musician and have been working with other YouTubers like Geek and Seek. Today I'm playing Abaddon the Despoiler. Super excited to play this deck. Cascade, taking control of other people's creatures, other people's fields, also just getting a lot of free cards, and just doing some chaos. So I'm very excited. Chaos Marines are probably my favorite faction in all of Warhammer 40k.
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm going to be playing Marneus Calgar. The strategy with this deck is just go wide and hit my opponents in the face with lots of tokens and draw lots of cards.
Hey, I'm Steven. I'm playing Imottekh, the Stormlord. The idea of the deck is that it's a mono-black artifact deck. I'm going to be milling a bunch of cards. I'm going to be able to cast a bunch of artifacts from my graveyard. It's a very graveyard-themed deck, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to work out.
Right, Sean, Jason, episode 2, your guys' first time. You ready?
Indeed.
To Darren.
To Darren.
I'm not drinking beer at 2 in the morning.
It's not 2 in the morning, it's 2 in the afternoon.
Fool.
It's better. All right.
Same difference.
I'm going to draw for turn. I want to play a rugged highland as my land, and I will gain a life, and I will pass the turn.
Sweet. I will draw for turn. I will play an island. It's my land for turn. I will pass.
I will draw. I'm going to play a swamp, and I'll pass to you, Steven.
Good fair magic.
I will play 2 fortress
Only
and
if it
it's
always
battlefield
be
taps, and I pass.
With Precons, it's like hard to play unfair magic.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. I'm going to do my best to play unfair magic, though, if I'm being honest. So we're going to go, play a mountain as my land for turn. And then for green and 1, we're going to cast Explore. I may play an additional land this turn, and then I draw a card. We're going to play an Evolving Wilds as my additional land. I'm going to go ahead and crack it to find a basic forest to put onto the battlefield tapped. And that'll be all for me, Sean. Go ahead.
Somebody
draw.
stop him.
I'll play a swamp. It's my land for turn. Tap for 2 to play Talisman of Indulgence.
Nice.
Just lets me add 1 colorless mana rocks. Pass to you, good sir.
I will draw.
What you got in the deck?
I'm going to play an island. And then I'm going to continue with the trend of fair magic and pass.
What a gentleman.
I will play a swamp. I will pay 2 to play Psychomancer. It's a 1/1 artifact creature with flying. Whenever Psychomancer or another non-token artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield or is put into exile from the battlefield, target opponent loses a life and you gain a life. I pass the turn.
Cool beans. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play an island. I guess let's just go ahead and for 4, I'm going to cast the secondary commander of this deck, which is Magus Lucia Kane. It's a 1/1 that says at the beginning of combat on my turn, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and then I can tap her to add 2 colorless, and then if that was spent on an X spell with X in the mana cost, then I get to copy the spell, and if it's a targeted spell, I get to make a copy of it. I'll go to combat. She's my only creature, so I'll put a 1/1 counter on her, and I'll pass the turn.
Cool. X gonna give it to you.
I will tap 1, 2, 3 to play Commander Spear. My land for turn. Pass.
Alright. I'm gonna play this Prairie Stream as my land per turn. Enters untapped because I have 2 basics. Just gonna pass after that.
Jason, really out here doing nothing?
Super slow start, but it's okay.
But it's okay. I mean, if you kept that hand, surely there's something good in there.
It's good stuff. It's just, you know,
Precons.
we're gonna get there.
I will play a swamp for my land for turn. Morgan, you're above starting life total. I'm gonna hit you for 1.
I can't believe you've done this.
I passed the turn.
All right.
Psychomancer.
We're gonna, for a green, play a Hardened Scales. It's an enchantment that says if one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature I control, I put that many +1 instead. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. All right. Well, that's still floating. Play Forest 6, and I will cast my commander, the Swarmlord. It's a 5/5 that when it enters the battlefield, I put 2 1/1 counters on it for each time I've cast my commander from the command zone this game. So it will automatically enter with 2 1/1 counters on it, but because of Hardened Scales, I will put 3 on it instead. It also says whenever a creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, I draw a card. I will go to combat Magus Lucia, Kane, the trigger, and I will put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. I think I'm going to actually put it on her. And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright. On tap.
Wouldn't you put an additional one because of Hardened Scales?
You're right.
Play a mountain.
Magic's hard.
I really just hurt myself with that, but, you know.
Maybe I won't swing at you as a thank you.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring out my commander.
Yay.
And he's a very angry boy, but he has summoning sickness, so he's gonna chill. Let's pass the turn.
Okay. Do we do something this turn, guys? I'm gonna drop.
Oh no, do you?
I'm gonna put this Sky Cloud Expanse onto the battlefield as my land for the turn. And then we'll do something. 1, 2, and then I'll tap this to tap the Sky Cloud Expanse for 2. And I'm gonna play the Golden Throne. It has Arcane Life Support, which says if you would lose the game, instead exile the Golden Throne and your life total becomes 1. And then it has 1,000 souls die every day. I can tap it and sacrifice a creature to add 3 mana in any combination of colors.
So edgy.
So
pass.
edgy. Steven.
Oh, my bad.
I'm right at your bad.
He's already losing sight.
Wow.
Steven's already like, did I have Wendy's twice already today?
I'm gonna pay 2 to play Wayfarer's Bauble. And I'm gonna pay 2 to tap sack it, search my library for a basic land card. And I think that's just gonna be the end of my turn.
You're gonna find a swamp?
Yeah, really.
Alright, I want to play Temple of Epiphany as my land for turn. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1. I probably
Bottom.
don't need that.
Ooh, I knew it.
We'll bottom it. Okay, so for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna cast Aberrant. It's a 0/0 that enters with X 1/1 counters. X in this situation is 5, but I'll get an extra 1 because of the Hardened Scale, so it's a 6/6. And because it has X in its mana value, and I used Magnus to cast it, I actually create a copy of it. So I have 2 6/6s with Trample, and they say whenever it deals damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. But that's it as far as that goes. We're gonna go to combat, and Magnus will trigger. I will put a 1/1 counter on my commander, so he is now a 9/9. Jason,
which will be 2
He's
1/1
like,
counters,
Jason?
right? Because
Yes.
of Hardened Scales?
Yes, and as a thank you,
Helping him.
I will not attack you. I don't know, Steven, are you gonna miss your 1/1? Probably not. Steven, I'm gonna
I'll
swing
miss
at you.
everything I have at this point, yeah.
I'm gonna swing at you with my 9/9.
There you go, block.
All right, cool. I will pass the turn.
When he is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, or I will have you lose a life, and I will gain a life.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play Promiscuous Blast. Killing, targeting that. And it has Cascade.
What's it say?
It says deals 4 damage to target creature.
Okay. In response, I'm gonna use a take back counter.
Oh.
We do allow 2. You guys don't know this yet. We do allow 2 take back counters. I was supposed to draw 2 cards off the Aberrant because of the Ravenous.
Okay.
That doesn't have an effect on what you're doing. I'm not stopping you from doing that.
Okay.
So Magus will die, and when she does, because she had 1/1 counters on it, the Swarmlord will trigger, which is whenever a creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it, or with a counter on it dies, I draw a card. That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll Cascade for 5.
There you go.
Get an artifact.
Wayfarer's Bauble.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll put this bottom. I mean, I am tapped out.
Just want to keep that blocker up for that 10-10.
It's only a 10/10.
It's only a 10-10.
Okay, you know what? Since I
commander.
already cascaded this turn, I'll pass. Because, I mean, that's the only reason that I was going to attack with my commander. Well, if I could kill your commander, that'd be awesome. But
Yeah. But here we
Untizzle. Play this island, and then I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, and then tap this for 4, 5. And I will play my commander. It's a 3/5 with double strike. Has Master Tactician. Whenever one or more tokens enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. And as Chapter Master, I can pay 6, and I can create 2/2/2 white Astartes. How do you say it?
I think it's pronounced Astartes.
Warrior creature tokens with vigilance.
it is Astartes. You're correct.
And I'm gonna pass to you, Steve.
I guess I'm just going to play 4 and play Zarek, the Silent King. 3/4 with flying. Whenever he attacks, mill 3 cards. He may put an artifact, creature card, or vehicle card from among the cards milled this way into your hand.
I guess that's it.
All right, G. All right, I'm gonna play Forest, and then for 3, I'm gonna cast Harrow. At an additional cost to cast this spell, I sacrifice a land. I'll sacrifice one of those forests. I get to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards to put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So let's grab a Forest. They don't go onto the battlefield tab. That's pretty neat. We'll go ahead and also grab another Island. Trying to decide how to afflict some pain here.
I mean, you could just not.
I
You could
really
sit
want
out
to.
this turn.
I
You
really
know?
want to do it though.
You don't have to be that guy.
I really
Yeah,
want
how
to
much?
do it.
How much untapped mana do you have?
A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6.
And he's
Okay,
playing
so
blue.
what you could do is you could pay 6 mana to pass the turn.
Good one.
That's-
So we're gonna go ahead and send a 6/6 with trample at Sean, a 6/6 trample at Jason.
Don't
and
attack
then-
with your. Please don't attack with your commander. That's not fair.
Fair.
Steven, this
You're
isn't
above starting.
fair.
I'll send my 10
All
today.
is fair in love and commander.
All right. So
Yeah, I'll just take 10 commander damage, Morgan.
Cool.
Take 6.
I'll take 6.
All right, and when the aberrants deal damage to you guys, I get to destroy a target artifact or enchantment you control. I'll destroy your Wayfarer's Bauble, and I'll destroy your
Wish I could
Golden
sack
Throne.
it.
It's fine.
It's fine
And-
name.
Let's go ahead, second main. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Tyrannid Invasion. It says create a number of 3/3 Tyrannid Warrior tokens with trample equal to the number of opponents I had. Last I checked, all 3 of mine are still alive. So I'll create 3 Tyrannid Warrior tokens with trample.
3 3/3s.
3 3/3s. So I got 9 trample damage on board.
It's been
Team
established.
up on Morgan.
It's morphin time.
It's more I think it's in my best interest to
forfeit?
pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. Alright, for 5, I'll play Chaos Defiler.
Nice.
Trample, when it enters the battlefield or dies, for each opponent, choose a non-land permanent that player controls, destroy one of them chosen at random.
So he has
I'm
to do
definitely
something-
choosing that.
All right,
that's
so-
for sure. And
so,
unfortunately,
Yeah, you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah.
If it rolls me, I will quit this game and this gameplay series.
Poor Jason.
Sorry,
Morgan
Jason.
deserved it the most.
Yeah,
So-
I
You know,
really-
before he rolled that dice, I almost was like, no, make that one too. I almost said that.
You should have.
Should have done it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, you
Could've
can't be
been
mad at
fine.
me. Be mad
Yes,
at
I can.
Be the mad.
Absolutely, I can.
Be mad at the Lords of Chaos. All right.
No, yeah, we're just gonna be mad at Sean.
Yeah, let's do a show.
All right. Well,
Everyone's like, all right, team up on Morgan. Ah, Sean.
all right, so this is my turn now.
Well, Jason, I kind of want.
You
Just kidding.
dirty bastard.
Okay, I'll be nice. Pass.
All right, untap. I'll play this swamp as my land for turn.
While we're waiting on
No,
Jason,
just-
Steven, I have a question. How are you liking Dragon Shield sleeves?
They're cool.
I guess I'll just do
Not
this
sponsored by
and
Dragon
defend
Shield.
myself a little bit. I'll tap for 3 and then tap for 2. And I'm going to cast Arco Flagellant.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pay the squad cost. So I pay the squad cost 1 time, so it enters with 1 copy. And I can pay 3 life and it gains indestructible until end of turn. Which is going to be super helpful.
Because he can't block.
Alright, well, that's it. Pass.
This is also on theme because, you know, y'all are supposed to team up on the Tyranids.
Coming from somebody who knows nothing about Warhammer
Yeah.
lore.
I'm going to
Yeah.
pay for...
I read the Wikipedia.
This
this morning.
cast my commander. It's a 3/3. Whenever one or more artifact cards leave your graveyard, create 2/2 Black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens. At the beginning of combat of your turn, another target artifact you control gets +2/+2 and gets menace until end of turn. So I'm gonna move to combat. Morgan, I need you for 5 in the air. And then, so he attacks, so I mill 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and I can, yeah, of course, land. Then I'll return Technomancer from my graveyard that was milled this way to my hand, and because of that, I will create 2/2 Necron Warrior creature tokens. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
I would have started to get somewhere last turn.
Anything else?
What's the chaos?
Oh yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and put Their Numbers Legion.
Why? Because you were at hand size?
Yeah.
Untap. I'm gonna play a Foist, and then for 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna cast Gene Stealer Lotus. It's a 3/3 that says whenever a creature attacks me, it gets -1/-0 until end of turn, and then whenever a creature attacks one of my opponents, it gets +0/+1 until end of turn. It's supposed to make you guys not want to attack me and want to attack each other.
It's not working.
Oh, 4 mana well spent.
Morgan, he's trying to plant these ideas in our brains, and it's not working.
Propaganda.
Jason, I'm gonna swing my 3/3/3 tramplers at you. Steven, I'm gonna send my 2 6/6 tramplers at you. And Sean, I'm gonna swing my 10/10 at you.
Okay,
Yes. Yes, do it. Block the thing.
I will block.
All right.
I cannot block.
This will trigger.
So I will take.
Well,
Alright.
wait till damage.
Yeah.
What did those creatures do?
So they get +1 toughness. These are 6/6s with trample that say when they deal combat damage to a player, I destroy a target artifact or enchantment they control. If you be a little nice,
decline.
if you be
No.
nice to me,
You have not been nice this entire game.
Okay.
If
What
you
do
be
you?
nice to me, I'll blow up your tokens and not your commander.
I'm gonna take 9.
Well, I guess I'm taking 12.
Cool.
Oh yeah, so the same thing. Okay.
Choose my token. Choose my token. Don't
Yeah.
choose the thing.
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
the
I got you. I
token.
got you. And then Steven, do you have a preference on which one you don't want to lose?
I guess my commander. I'd rather keep
Is
my
that-
commander, I guess.
Is that the commander you have? Okay, so I'll target that one. All right, so I'll do 1, 2, hopefully 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't be a 3 or a 4. God dang it.
Yes! Yes, we did it! We did it!
All right. When the Swarmlord dies,
Alright.
his ability will trigger, and I'll get to draw a card.
You are forgiven, John. You are forgiven. What can he really do with 5 mana?
All right, so I'm going to cast Hyperfent Biotitan. At an additional cost to cast it, I may remove any number of 1/1 counters from among creatures I control, and it costs 2 less to cast for each counter removed that way. So I'm just going to remove several of these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4,
So you need to remove 4 counters?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 1,
But
2,
this is 3 counters. Okay.
and I will pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap.
So you need to remove one more counter.
One more.
You have 6 creatures total?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to Blasphemous Act?
No.
Wait, no, you have 7 creatures total, right? Because you have 2.
Oh,
of these.
well, is
Yes,
this...
yes,
you have
sorry.
2 of... So you have 7.
So I have 7.
7,
4, 5,
8,
6, 7.
9...
Don't do it. Sean, no, wait. Sean, don't do it. Sean, no, I just wasted my whole turn on that giant 12/12. No!
Yeah! Plasma attack! Deal 13 damage to each creature.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to pay 6 life
Please
and make each of these indestructible
Oh, okay.
until end of turn.
I'm not saying that was the wrong decision, but I'm a little sad.
Tap that, deal 1 damage to myself. 2, pay for red. 1, 2, 3. to play Aspiring Champion Menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice if you do reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest of the library. If that creature is a demon, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent.
It's pretty good.
Huh.
So that way I'm not totally defenseless. Pass.
Alright, I will untap. Okay, I'm going to play this Arcane Sanctum as my land for turn. It enters the battlefield tapped. Then I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm going to cast Celestine, the Living Saint.
Nice.
It's a 3/4 flying lifelink, and it has Healing Tears. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. And then, Morgan, I'm going to swing at you for 6.
Nice.
That's fair.
Nice.
And then I'll pass to you, Steven.
Alright.
I would like to point out that Sean technically has the most amount of life.
Morgan, shh.
I would like to point out that I don't really care.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 and play Thought Vessel. I know. And then I'm gonna pay
you're keeping it
3 to play Lich Guard. 2/3, I can pay 3 and a black to sack him and return all legendary creature cards from my graveyard to my hand. And I pass the turn.
Neat. I want to play Cave of Temptation as my land for turn.
Are you?
Sure. Well, I'm kind of scared of Steven's thing. Well, okay, that's probably not the scariest thing on the battlefield, is it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Probably not the scariest thing. TBH, I don't really like any of the cards in my hand for this current situation. So I think what we're just gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
He's casting.
8, and then I will recast the Swarmlord.
You're a turd.
It would normally come in with 4 1/1 counters, but it will come in with 5 because of the hardened scale. So it's a 10/10. And yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I will untap. There's a battlefield tapped. When it does, I gain a life. 34. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Magnus the Red, flying, instant, and sorcery spells I cast cost 1 colorless to cast for each creature token I control. I control none. When it deals combat damage to a player, I get a 3/3 red spawn creature token. Morgan, you have 1 creature.
That's right.
And I have Menace.
That is correct.
And when you
Good
do combat
observations.
damage at you, and it's going to
Sacrifice it.
and
Reveal the top cards.
if
Until
it's
you get
until
a
I get a creature.
Yeah. It's a creature, and it's a demon.
Yep.
And it's going to deal 2 damage to each of us?
It deals equal to its power. So yes,
so 2 damage to each of us.
1, 2.
Cool. And now
I
I'll
got
the
the
units
23, guys. He's almost there.
Haste. I'll pass.
I'm going to play Memorial to Glory as my land for the turn. And then I'm going to tap for 7. I'm going to recast my commander.
Marneus!
And
Space
then,
Marines.
Morgan, I'm going to hit you for 3 in the air.
I can't do nothing about that.
He has a lifelink, so I will gain life. Pass.
Finally getting some decent cheese here. I'm gonna pay 5 to play Gilded Lotus.
I'm sorry, what?
Stop.
Cheese?
Yes, you heard me correctly. Oof, that might be the only thing I can do this turn. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Cool story, bro.
Shut up.
Steven.
Alright, so I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. Alright, so Steven, we're friends, right? So, you're gonna make-
No.
which creature should I get rid of on the board? I can get rid of a
Your
creature.
own.
No. Okay,
Yes.
let me rephrase that. Other than the Swarmlord, what creature should I get rid of?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I would say either Sean's
I'm
4
thinking
or 5
about-
with flying.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
I feel bad if Jason got rid of his commander again.
I really would like to keep my commander.
But,
You know, I like to
I
do
know.
stuff with it.
I know, so I'm not gonna say that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Target's my own creature.
6,
Is he gonna target?
7. I'm going to cast Zone Thrope. Ravenous will trigger, so I'll get to draw a card. It will enter with 5 1/1 counters, except it'll actually get 6 because of the hardened scale. And then I deal that much damage to target to any target. I will hit the Magus the Red. So I'll
You
get
will
to draw.
regret this.
He asked my honest opinion.
Oh, I know.
And
I'm
you
just
have
saying.
the most life too.
I'm just saying.
Plus, I didn't know it was any
You're
target.
gonna regret.
He's coming for you, Steven.
No, not for Steven.
Oh, from what? Green, blue, colorless. To cast Malanthrop. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. Sean, I'm going to exile your graveyard. And I put a 1/1 counter on it for each creature exiled that way. How many creatures are there?
3.
3, so I'll get 3 1 counters, but then I'll get an extra 1 off of the hardened scale, so that's 4. So he's a 6/6 flyer. And then the Swarmlord, so he's a 10/10. I'm going to send that at Sean, because he still has the most life.
I'm gonna take it.
Alright.
So you two are at 10
Go
commander damage?
Yeah, they're both at 10 commander damage.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and tap for 6 to play Mutilith Vortex Beast. When it enters the trample, when it enters the battlefield, I flip a coin for each opponent you have. For each flip you win, I draw a card. For each flip you lose, it's going to deal 3 damage to that player. I'm going to choose this as heads.
Okay.
Blue is heads.
Wait, who are you doing first?
You.
Has to stay on the table.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you'd say that as it lands on heads.
Well, we're going to go tabletop rules. Has to stay on the table.
Heads,
Alright.
you draw
So
a
I
card.
draw a card. Steven,
Don't get to draw a card.
you're going to take 3 damage.
I'd rather you draw a card.
I mean, honestly. Alright, Jason.
Oh, you
Draw a
draw a
card.
card. I stay at that nice pristine 20 life.
I'm not doing good at 14. Thanks,
Man,
Morgan.
I don't think I play land this turn. So,
You deserve to die.
I know!
I have no idea.
Play Command Tower. So yeah, I'll pass.
I will untap. Well, I guess what I'll do is tap these 2. And I'll play Arcane Signet. Untap that. I will tap the Arcane Signet. And I'll tap it for white. And I'll tap these 2 swamps. And I will play the Bastion Protector. Commander creatures you control get +2/+2 and have indestructible.
So Marneus is now a 5/7 double striker with indestructible.
That 5/7 double striker with indestructible.
It's pretty neat.
Sean, I'm gonna swing at you with the 3/4 flying lifelink.
Yeah.
And Steven, I'm gonna swing at you with my 2 3/1s that can't block. Morgan's not gonna get anything right now.
You're swinging on me with both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so.
Which one are you blocking? The token or the real one?
The-
Good choice.
I guess I'm taking 3.
And I will gain 3 off the lifelink from my.
Yeah, let's pick on the guy who hasn't done anything all game.
You got a
Morgan?
mana rock.
You got a mana rock.
Okay,
You got a
so
pretty rock.
now I'm gonna move to my end step, and at the beginning of my end step, my Celestine, the Living Saint, will trigger, and I get a return target creature card with mana value X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life I gain this turn. I gain 3 life. Oh, hey, would you look at that? The Acroflagellant is 3, so it's gonna
What?
come back to the battlefield.
You could have blocked the token one. Although it
That is it. I'm going to pass the turn after that.
Play Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. Or
Sorry, guys.
oh, Steven, what have you done? Drop that card.
Is it a board?
Honestly, a board wipe would be pretty sick for Steven because he has no creatures. Wait. I was kidding. Don't do it.
I'm gonna destroy all non-artifact creatures.
Yay! Yay!
Okay.
They have indestructible.
Response.
In response,
Yeah, I guess your command will survive, but
I'm going to tap for 1 white and 1, and I'm going to cast. And they shall know no fear. Choose a creature type. I'm going to choose humans. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn.
okay.
So my 3 humans here. Well, actually, these are humans too. This is a human too.
Wow, you're all
so
poisonous,
I'm
but-
not gonna lose anything.
Okay. Alright, well, when my 3 creatures die, it will trigger the Swarmlord's ability, so I'll get to draw 3 cards.
By the way, Steven, thank you. Thank you for that. That was really
I
helpful.
guess, yeah.
It's just raging.
Jason's just gonna win the game now.
From 0 to hero, baby.
Alright, Cinder Glade will enter untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands.
10 mana, cast your commander.
I don't know if that's actually the best use of my turn here, if I'm being honest. For 3, we're going to cast Bone Sabers. It's an equipment with equipped 3 that says whenever equipped creature attacks, put 4/1/1 counters on it.
Super gross.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where X is equal to 7. Tervigian, I don't know how you say that. I can't speak. So he is a 7/7. Actually, it would be an 8/8 because of the hardened scaled. So I'll get to draw a card off of Ravenous. So he is an 8/8 with trample, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I create that many 1/1 Tyranid creature tokens. Pass the turn.
I'll just tap 7 and bring back my commander.
Neat.
And I'll pass.
Alright, I will play this fancy little exotic orchard as my land for the turn. So that should be 7 total. Yep. I'm going to cast Deploy the Front.
Oh no.
Create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield. Pretty sure there's 7 on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Yes, I'm gonna make 7 1/1 tokens.
Someone give all creatures -1/-1.
And that's going to trigger my commander. When those tokens enter the battlefield, I will draw a card. Then I'm going to move to combat. Steven, I'm going to swing at you with the token 3/1 Arco Flagellant. I'm going to swing you with the 3/1 the regular Arco Flagellant. And then on Morgan, I'm also going to swing the 3/4 flyer at you.
I know you're just going to get that creature back, so I guess I'm just going to take the 6.
Alright, and I will gain 3 off the lifelink. That's going to be it for me. I'm going to pass.
Somebody just kill me, please.
I'm working on it.
Steven is literally the muffin from ASDF. It's like, anyone want a muffin? No, thank you, but I want to die. Why won't you kill me?
Recast my commander.
Nice.
Then I'll go ahead and pay 2 to play Endless Atlas. I can pay 2, tap it to draw a card, activate it if you control 3 more lands with the same name. And I pass the turn.
Alright. I don't know what the best use of my turn is here, so I guess we're just going to go for 3. We're going to equip the Bone Savers to the Tervigan. So he now says whenever he attacks, I put 4 1/1 counters on it.
I'm not like it that.
Yay! So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, where X is equal to 7. Tyrant Guard. So he will enter with 7 1/1 counters, but wait, no, it's actually 8 because of the hardened scale. So he is an 11/11, and I'll draw a card off of the Ravenous. I shouldn't have dumped all my mana into that guy. I can sacrifice him to give creatures I control with counters on them hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. Jason, Marneus Calgar is your only indestructible creature, right?
Yep.
I think I'm just going to try thinning out your board. I'm going to swing at you with my 8/8 trample, but on attacks, I will put 4 1/1 counters on it, but it will turn into 5 because of the hardened scale. So he will actually be he's a 13/13 trample coming at you, and when he deals combat damage to you, I create that many 1/1 Tyranids.
So I'm going to block with all this stuff and kill your dude.
Is everything going to die in this exchange?
Well, except my
We got-
commander, because he's indestructible.
Right, because he's indestructible. All right, yep, sounds good. Everything dies. I make no tokens. You get to keep your commander though. And that is unfortunately going to be the end of my turn. All I have is an 11/11.
That's it. That's all he's got, guys.
Wow. Steven, I'm going to swing at you.
Sean, you are not a smart Magic player.
Actually, I want to use its ability, so sorry.
No, you're not. I'm going to prevent no combat damage.
Oh,
Nice.
Freaking got him.
Okay. That's fair.
I can help you cascade.
You can. What, next turn? Or
No, I can pay 3 life and make my thing indestructible, and that counts as life lost.
3 or less? Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Does that help?
It's better than nothing. Alright, I'll play
I'll
Warren Power Stone.
do the 3 and make this guy indestructible until end of turn.
Cool. Power Stone enters tapped.
And then I'll cascade for 3. So 2.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. Okay. I'll take that. All other creatures with the same name as target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Steven, I'm gonna kill your thing.
It's my turn. Like
You did something to me 6 turns ago, so I'm gonna.
Spoken like a true hater.
Alright. Pass.
Alright, I will untap. Let me just put you out of it.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, I will. Sean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at you.
Take him out.
These guys here.
You're not gonna swing at Morgan?
Morgan can stay alive for now.
Yes.
3-1, 3-1, 3-4 flying.
Okay, so I'm
Life
taking 9.
Yes, you will.
Cool.
And I will gain 3. So I'm gonna tap for 4. And I'm going to play Everflowing Chalice kicked twice. So it's gonna have 2 charge counters on it. Move to my end step, and my Celestine the Living Saint will trigger, so I get to return a creature with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, what do you know? Bastion Protector comes back.
I don't feel safe.
Okay, and then I will pass the turn to you, Steven.
What you got going on there?
I'm gonna pay 7 to play Technomancer. It's a 5/3. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards, then return any number of artifact creature cards with total value 6 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah, it's up to 6, so you can like grab something that's 2.
I know. I'm trying to think about what
the
gives me
best
the best
value is.
value is. Guess I'm just gonna do Royal Warden. And then when he enters the battlefield, I'll create 2 tapped 2/2 Necron Ward creature tokens.
Nice.
You can activate the Endless Atlas if you got nothing else to do with that mana.
You could do it at instant speed. Somebody else's turn.
I mean, I might as well do it now, though. It doesn't really matter. It's not really doing anything.
Let's draw a land. Then you can play a land.
Don't forget to tap that thing, man.
I guess that's it.
Nice.
Let's kill Sean.
Alright, I want to play a mountain.
You're not a smart magic player, Sean.
You're not, Sean.
This is great.
For 3, I'm going to cast Herald's Horn. Enters the battlefield. I choose a creature type. I'll choose Tyrannid. Creatures I cast of that type.
You should choose warriors.
Now, let's see. I think I have enough mana to do both of these things. So let's go 1 green, red. I'll cast Shadow in the Warp. It's an enchantment that says the first creature spell I cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. And whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, this enchantment deals 2 damage to that player. So my commander is now 10 mana.
It costs 2
8,
less, right?
Yeah,
This is
it's
your
actually
first
going to cast 3 less to cast. So I guess I'm going to do that. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3.
How am I helping
4,
anyone?
5.
Well, you helped me, but not Morgan.
Yeah.
6,
I don't think you helped Morgan out once.
7, 8, 9, 10. For the Swarmlord, and it will enter with, that was the 3rd time I've cast it, so it'll enter with 6 1/1 counters, except it'll be 7 because of the hardened scale, so he is a 12/12.
You're a 12/12.
Thanks. I now don't have the ability to kill Sean. Sean, I'm going to hit you for 11.
Okay, in response.
What?
He's playing blue.
He's playing blue!
I'm gonna Chaos Warp it.
Friggin'
got him!
Boom!
That's pretty good.
got him!
So I shuffle it into my
Yep, and you
library and I
reveal-
reveal the top card. If it's a permanent, I get to put it into play. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Cut my deck so it's on you to see what the flip is.
Oh,
What have you done?
okay.
Alright, flip the top card. If it's a permanent, I got to put into play. It's a Terramorphic Expanse.
Cool.
How
Like you need more land.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and crack it to find a, I don't know, I guess an island to put onto the battlefield tapped, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. I will draw. Yes! I will get a mountain.
Oh, and don't forget about the Shadow and the Warp, so you lost 2 life when you cast that non-creature spell.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Chaos Terminator Lord. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn.
Ooh.
3 to play a Talisman of Nurgle, lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. If 7 or more creatures died this turn, instead you draw 7 cards and lose 7. I think that's really all I can do, because these have Summoning Sickness. I can't attack with that to the point where it deal combat damage, so I'll just pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap for 6. And I'm going to activate my commander.
Yeah.
And I'm going to create 2 Astartes warrior creature tokens.
Whack.
1, 2. When I create those tokens, I will draw a card. Alright, well, untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play this planes for turn. I'm gonna activate my commander again.
Whack.
And make 2 more of these things. I'm gonna draw another card. Tap for 2 like this. And I will play the Talisman of Dominance. I'm gonna move to combat. Morgan, I'm gonna swing at you with the 3/4 flyer.
I can't block.
Sean, I'm gonna swing at you with the Bastion Protector. It's a 3/3.
Okay.
And 2 of the Astartes Warriors that came in on your turn.
Is that all you're declaring?
And my commander. It's a 5/7 double strike and indestructible.
Is there a specific reason?
I want you dead.
And not Morgan?
Nope. I would like you to die.
I'll block this with that, and I'll gain 2.
The first strike damage happens first, so you won't get.
Okay,
Use the life leaker to block the double strike.
Well, regardless, I'm going to do it because I don't want to take that damage. I'll block one of your 2/2s with the commander, killing it.
Might as well block the other 2 too with your 3/3.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll take 3.
So you're just gonna take 3 then?
Yep.
And I'll gain 3 off my angel hitting you, Morgan. Did you already take
I
it?
already took it.
So my 2/2s die. I'm just gonna pass to you, Steven.
Steven's like, you guys, I win now.
Yeah,
If
it won't
only.
be a stat simple.
Well, I will say this deck did a lot better than I thought it was going to.
I kind of thought this was the worst deck out of the box, but it has done really well.
It's my
I did a
least
lot of
favorite. I don't know if it's the
I'm
worst.
gonna
It's
tap
just-
out and play their Numbers Legion from my graveyard because it says I can play it from my graveyard. I create X tapped 2/2 black Necron warrior artifact creature tokens. Then you gain life to the number of artifacts you control.
Oh,
How much
And
is
you
X?
exile it. So X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll create 6 Necrons.
nice.
So
And you'll
that
gain
was attacked.
And
And then I'll
equals
gain
to the number
life.
of artifacts you can.
So 6,
Oh, okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9.
Oh, too much Steven! He's got a bunch of 2/2s.
They're tapped.
They're all tapped.
Yeah, it's still scary though.
All right, I will draw for turn. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Clam of Us, it's a 3/3 that says each creature I control gets +1/+1 for each 1/1 counter on it.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, this is why you need to.
And then for 4, we're gonna play the dumbest card in the deck, which is Goliath Truck.
What?
It's a 4/4 vehicle that says, with crew 2, that says whenever it attacks, I put 2 1/1 counters on another target attacking creature. I actually have 1 mana more than I tapped for because I have quite a bit untapped mana because of these effects. I forgot to do the Herald's Horn on my upkeep, but that's okay. It is what it is. I would have got it, but it is what it is. I'm going to pretend not to be salty about it. Sean, I'm going to swing at you with my 12/12.
Okay, and it does not have trample?
It does not have trample.
Okay. I'll block with this.
Alright. And that's it. I passed the turn.
3. Play Pink Horror. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 damage to any target. And when it dies, create 2/2 blue and red demon horror creature tokens. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, this deals 1 damage to any target.
I just realized something. I lost 2 damage from your thing when I played the Talisman of Dominance.
I was going to forgive that 2 damage because it was up to me to remember to do it. So you
Fair
can
enough.
you can keep that 2 life if you want.
I'm gonna keep that 2 life. You give me the option, I'm keeping.
No, I'm gonna take it.
It's a matter of principle!
Alright, I'll pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna tap for 6.
Oh my god, they're doing the thing!
And I'm gonna do the thing.
Look at him go!
Look at me doing the thing, making 2 more of these warriors. When I make those warriors, I'm gonna draw a card, and then I will untap for my turn. 2 with Everflowing Chalice and play the Talisman of Hierarchy.
And Shadow in the Warp will deal 2 damage to you.
Yes, it will. I think what I'm just gonna do now is tap for 1, 4 with 1 white, and then I'm gonna tap and sacrifice Memorial to Glory to make 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. I'm gonna draw a card off my commander for that. Steven, I'm gonna swing at you with a 3/4 flying lifelink. Morgan, I'm gonna swing at you with the 5/7 double strike indestructible.
Seems fair.
Sean, I'm gonna swing at you with all 4 of my Astartes warrior tokens, my Arco Flagellant, and my token copy of Arco Flagellant.
Well, I suppose it's fair for me to take.
All right, I'm going to tap the Clamavus to crew the Goliath truck to block your giant double striker, and the Goliath truck will be no more.
And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Coming at you.
14 damage.
It's 14 damage.
Okay.
They have vigilance.
Right, you're right, they do have vigilance. Why am I tapping them? Thanks, Steven.
And then you have a 3/1. That's usually
2 3/1s.
Okay.
Pretty
Okay.
sure you just die.
Cool.
Well, you can block and kill some of
you
my
should
creatures.
block 2 of the things, just so that Stephen or I have a chance.
Unless you don't want to block.
Nah, I'm not gonna block.
No! The
Alright,
Lords
so
of Chaos have spoken.
Yep.
I'll gain
That's how
3
chaos
life
is.
from my thing.
You see what I'm talking about?
This is how this deck works.
I'm just gonna pass after that. Beginning of my end step, my thing will trigger, but nothing will happen because I don't have a creature in my graveyard.
Team up.
I have
Team up on Jason.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yay!
So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Crypto Thrall. 3/3 other artifact creatures in control have hexproof.
Nice.
Can I do a take back counter?
Yeah, you haven't used one yet.
Okay, I'm gonna use a take back counter. I'm going to I'm still gonna cast on this turn. I'm just gonna reorder how I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna play Biotransference. Creatures you control are artifacts in addition to their other types. The same is true for artifact creatures you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you lose a life and create a 2/2 Black Necron Warrior artifact creature token.
Yeah,
So
I see
that's
why you want to do that.
see
the
why I
other
did
way around,
yeah. Okay. And then I'll play Crypto Thrall, which will make me lose a life, but I get another Necron Warrior. I'm gonna pay
I definitely
2,
need that
tap
out of
this,
4,
draw
so.
a card. Just have a Master War with the Necron Warrior.
I mean, Jason's at 30 life,
That's true.
Yeah, you should definitely swing at Jason.
so we should definitely.
I am at 30 life, you are correct.
I'll attack with 8 of my Necron Warriors and Technomancer.
Tap for 6. Activate my commander. I'm gonna make 2 more of these boys. And then I'll use one of my 1/1 soldiers to block your Technomancer.
Okay.
I will use the 2 of these that just came in to block 2 of those, and then I'll use the Bastion Protector to block another one. So 3 of them will die. These will die, and then I'm just gonna take 5.
They're 2/2s.
Right, that's what I said.
Okay. I'll pass.
This time I will remember my Herald Horn trigger, which says I can look at the top card of my library at my upkeep. If it's a Tyrannid, I can put it into my hand. It is a Tyrannid, so it will go to my hand, and then I will draw for turn. Wow, this sucks. For 1, I'm going to basic land cycle an Ash Baron, so I will find a basic land to put into my hand. I'll just grab that mountain. Jason, would you cut me dick?
Neat.
I'll go ahead and play that mountain as my land for turn. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 for Atala Jackal, 2/2 trample haste, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may search my library for a basic land card to put onto the battlefield tapped. Here, so let's go for 4. I'm going to tap and sacrifice Cave of Temptation to put 2 1/1 counters on a target creature. I will put it on the Clamavus, but I'll get an extra counter from the Hardened Scales. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to equip the Bone Sabers to the Jackal. So whenever it attacks, it gets 4 1/1 counters. And then, Jason, I'm going to swing out at you. So I have a 6/6 coming at you. I have a 2/2, which is going to end up getting 5 1/1 counters. And then I have my commander, which is a 12/12. And then don't forget that Claim of This says that each creature I control with a 1/1 counter, or my creatures get +1/+1 for each 1/1 counter on them. So just a little bit of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna block your commander with the 1/1 soldier.
Okay.
It doesn't have trample, right?
Nope, it does not.
I'll just block this with one of these, and I'll take the 12.
Okay. And when it deals combat damage to a player, I search my library for a basic land to put onto the battlefield tapped. I'll just grab a forest. That's gonna be it for me.
Alright, Morgan, you're dead.
I know. I tried. Sean, since you're about to leave because you got drum lessons or whatever, anything you want to say to the viewers before you head out?
These decks are really fun.
These decks are really
Yeah.
fun. We will definitely be playing them more in our free time. Would you also
Okay.
cut my deck before you leave?
I mean, I can.
Thanks.
Draw for turn. We're gonna play this Evolving Wilds because it matters.
Maybe it does.
It's gonna tap for 1, 2, 3,
You're dead.
4, 5. I'm gonna play the Knight Paladin. It's a 6/6 artifact vehicle with trample, and it has rapid fire battle cannon. It's gonna do 4 damage to each opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Morgan, I'm gonna swing at you with 3 2/2s of vigilance and the 3/1 token. And Stephen, I'm gonna swing at you with the 3/4 flyer.
Okay.
And I guess the Arco Flatulent and my commander.
I'm going to be less nice this time since I'm dying here, but Shadow on the Warp would trigger when you cast that vehicle, so you would lose 2 damage.
Oh, that's fair.
And then I die.
We'll have to take the 3.
I'll gain 3.
We'll kill that with the Royal Warden. So we'll die. I'll block your commander with the Necromancer.
Oh wait, I guess I'll pay 3 life. Make him indestructible. Second main phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast the Redemptor Dreadnought. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. Do I have creature in my graveyard? I don't think I do. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, I'm gonna do a takes backs counter now. And I'm not going to make him indestructible. I'll let it die. And then I'll exile him from my graveyard when I cast the Dreadnought. It's a 4/4 with trample, but also has Plasma Incinerator. Whenever Redemptor Dreadnought attacks, if a card is exiled with it, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the power of the exiled card. I believe that'll be it for me. I'm just gonna pass.
Alrighty, we'll see if I can pull some.
Alright, Steven, here's the question. Can you win?
I needed a land, so let's see what can happen here. First things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapping, exiling Tomb Forest. I exile. Oh yeah, so I exile it. Mill 4 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the
No.
battlefield.
I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5
No.
with 1 blue. And I'm going to flash in Sister of Silence to counter that activated ability.
That's stupid.
Tragic.
I'm gonna pay 5. Play Necron Deathmark. 5/3. When he enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target creature, and target player mills 3 cards. I'm gonna destroy that. Because if I don't win this turn, I think I'm dead.
He is destroyed.
And I casted an artifact spell to create a 2/2 Necron and I lose a life. I have so much goodness on the battlefield right now. If you didn't well, I guess I got nothing else to do but to go out swinging.
You done did your best.
Yeah.
Tap the Bastion Protector to crew the Knight Paladin. I'm going to block your Cryptothrall thingamabobber with that. I'm going to block one of these dudes, and then I think I can just tank the rest, right?
If you take the rest, you'll go to 1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just going to tank the rest.
Oh, I forgot to say, when Necron Deathmark, it also says destroy up to 1 target creature and target player mills 3 cards. I'd like to mill 3 cards.
You'll have me mill 3 cards?
Yeah, I don't see a point in me milling at this point.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Hey, quite the comeback, though. Like, I kind of thought you would have died like 5 turns ago.
Yeah.
So
If you didn't counter that, I think
I think you would have won here.
I would have, because what I would have done
Well, let's focus on what I'm going to do, and then we can talk about what you would have done afterwards. See, here's what sucks. I think I win. I think I win right now.
I don't know why that sucks for you.
But I'm not sure. That's what sucks.
But you have so many creatures and he has no open mana.
So I am going to tap the Sister of Silence to Crew the Night Paladin, and then I'm just going to swing at you with all my stuff. 3/4 flyer, 6/6 trampler, 3/3, 5/7 double strike, 3/1, and then 3 2/2s. Pretty sure you're just dead if you block my biggest stuff.
Block the two biggest things.
Yeah,
You
so I'll
still
block-
take
I'll block your
3,
commander with
6,
my-
9. You still
Block with your
So close.
Block the 6, and then I still take
9.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good game.
Woo!
You know, since that's my deck, it half feels like a win for me, especially because I
No,
did really
you
well.
don't.
You know, it's like a half win.
I would like it to be known that before this game started, I looked at the deck once.
Yeah. But I think that's a testament to how good it is. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this game. Next week, we're going to do an after show for this. Talk about the decks, talk about the game a little bit. And then the week after that, we'll have the next episode of the series. We're going to be playing tribal decks. It was a fun game. We already filmed it. Steven could tell you it's his favorite game, right? So we'll see you then.